Hello, my name's Joe. I play at Glasshouse. You'll have seen me on stream on the feature matches a few times, and I'm just here today to give you a first look at my Vanquished soul deck. A few games with this have gone up in the past few days, so I was asked to just do a quick little deck profile for you. I'm still very much in the first stages of this deck, still experimenting. So if things look a little bit iffy in terms of ratios and card choices, that's why. I'm just sort of trying things out. Also, I'm waiting for some non-engine to come in. That's why I'm running like one pot of Prosperity, for instance. Just waiting on Royal Mail to actually deliver my other two. But for the main deck, I think the main engine is fairly standard. So we've got triple Razin. He's your Stratos. He is the heart and soul of the deck. A lot of the strange non-engine you'll see Vanquished soul decks run is purely just to get to him. So on summon, whether normal or special, he searches for a Vanquished soul monster, and then his reveal effects are you can reveal fire, he can't be destroyed by card effects this turn, and a fire in the dark, and he pops all monsters in the same column as him. And that's a quick effect, so you can summon this during your opponent's turn with him staring down a monster and just instantly get rid of it. Next one is 3 Dr. Madlove. She's very similar to Razin, but she searches a spell or trap instead. Unfortunately, Vanquished Soul doesn't have a spell or trap that gets you instantly into searching monsters, like something like Gold Pride has. But she's still extremely useful. Her reveal effects are, you can reveal a dark to reduce something on the field by 500 attack and defense, or reveal a dark and earth to bounce the monster on the field with the lowest defense. You have to be a little bit careful with that one because it does include your monsters as well. But considering she has 2000 to start off with, it's kind of unlikely that she'll be bouncing herself. Next up, I'm running the Triple Borger. This is your, I won't say so much your starter, but what gets your engine going in the first few turns. So you can target a Vanquished Soul you control, a non-machine Vanquished Soul you control, bounce it and summon this, so you don't have to tribute summon it or anything. And its reveal effects are Dark, draw a card, Earth and Fire, inflict 1500. And because they're quick effects, you can draw one during your turn, one during your opponent's turn, and carry on like that. Or if you've gotten in some swings already, you can burn 1500 every single turn. Next up is the quote-unquote boss monster, Caesar Valius. Again, he can bounce a non-dragon to summon himself. He can reveal an earth to make himself into a towers, and reveal a dark, earth, and fire to non-target pop anything. You normally don't want to go for him turn 1 unless you've got an absolutely stacked hand. He's sort of your turn 3-ish payoff. And the last Vanquished Soul monster I'm running is 1 Vanquished Soul Pluton HG. This one's kind of bad, but it's the only other fire currently. So you kind of need it for some Razin combos during your opponent's turn to pop stuff. But you can occasionally come up, because he can special summon himself for free during your opponent's turn, and then he boosts his stats. I did end up cutting Pantera, just because she's not very good and she conflicts with Fenrir a bit. But honestly, I'm thinking about putting one copy back in, just because having something in engine that can scoot off continuous spells and traps is pretty good, just for things like Kashtira Birth and My Friend Pearly and that sort of stuff, to sort of help your grind game. For the rest of the monsters, the sort of more generic stuff, I'm playing triple Fenrir and one Riseheart. Fenrir is absolutely incredible for the deck. Obviously, being a free body, free banish, and being able to get either a fire or an earth for your reveal effect is just nutty. I'm probably going to be putting in some of the Kashtira field spells going forward, just to see it more often. Hand trap wise, 3 Ash and 3 Bell. It's kind of standard for this deck, I suppose. Ash Blossom is just probably the most generic hand trap going, and Bell has a lot of applications against almost every deck, and it's also an Earth Feud reveal if it's dead as well. I suppose I'm counting these as hand traps. Small Bestial lineup, 2 Magnamut and a Druid's Worm. I'm probably going to put these in the side deck going forward, because it really depends on your matchup whether these are actually worth playing or not. A couple of weeks ago, I played against like Tillerman and Dragon Link and stuff, and they were pretty good. Most recent tournament, I played against 2 Traptrix and they were just dead. So, yeah, side. I'm playing one card which makes the Magnamut kind of funny, and that's a Blaster. Because you can Magnamut during your opponent's turn, search a Blaster to reveal for stake. But I don't think I ever summoned it at all. I think I used its like discard to pop effect once, and yeah, that's going to come out as well. And the last monster is just one Dogran. I kept this in because I'm playing Small World, and I thought it was a bit more ignorant than Kurikara. Because Kurikara you have to bait stuff out, but you can just slap this on top of something that's getting in the way. We'll see how it goes going forward. I do like Kurikara though, so I might go back in. For spells, triple stake. So what this does is you reveal an attribute, and then you summon a Vanquished Soul from your deck with a different name but the same attribute. So you don't have to reveal a Vanquish. So you could reveal like a Dogoran and summon the Razin, which is why I run like random fires, and why I was wanting to search Blaster. I'll play double Continue and one Dust Devil. This is Reborn, this is a Book of Moon, effectively, but they're searchable. Consistency cards, I play Rota, triple Small World, 1 Prosp. I want to flip this ratio when they actually come. And then 2 Talent. I think it's all relatively self-explanatory. I really like Talent. And for the extra deck, 3 of the Link one, Rock of the Vanquisher. So you can make this with any Vanquish Soul monster. It can't be used as a Link material, and while you control a Vanquish Soul monster, your opponent can only target monsters you control with the highest attack. And then it has a quick effect during the main phase only, where you can target a Vanquish Soul monster in your grave, add it back to your hand, or spec a Vanquish Soul from your hand. So even if like you summon Razin and it gets hand trapped, you can just make this add it back, and then during your opponent's turn, summon the Raz and just search anyway. So it's not so much playing through hand traps in the same turn, but it just make sure your engine doesn't stall. Play one Lingribo because Ibli's a thing. It's not come up yet, but your extra deck really isn't very tight. Like the rocks are kind of the only thing you actually like 100% need. And then some nightmares just for generic links, and that's it. And then rank 4s, 1 Baguska, 1 Exton, and a Merrymaker. And to go with Merrymaker, 1 Sargus. This can be Track 9 Warbow. Doesn't really matter, it's all just Zeus stuff. I'm not playing the Regulus at the moment. But having a 28 stick being able to make off of a rank 4 play is kind of nice, and it did come up in my most recent tournament. For rank 7s, because you can make them, Big Eye, Arise Heart, and Flare Metal, and then just a Zeus to slap on top of everything. Side deck needs a lot of work, so I'll just go over it quickly. 2 Karakara, this is absolutely insane. I might just end up maining 2 or 3, but we'll see. 1 Pank, 1 Duster, I'll probably main this when my Prosps come. Triple Cyclone, 2 Teekboo, this will be bumped up to 3 going forward. 3 Eradicator, if you can't beat him, join him, I suppose. Probably one of the most hated cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment, but I can use it, so I will. And then 3 Evenly. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. It's very much a first draft. I'm not all that happy with the build at the moment. I'll be doing an updated one on my own personal channel. I'll drop a comment saying hi, this is me on this video. So come check me out. And you might see me again on this channel in the future. Who knows? I think that's everything for today. Don't forget to subscribe to Glass Hammer Gaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. Peace.